Let's come to Ukraine, because Ukraine is a big topic at this particular summit, as it has been for the last few summits. How do you expect the G20 to navigate the differing positions of the key players? Of course, US has a big voice in this, Russia, of course, Ukraine. And what role do you think, Mr. Belgrano, that Brazil might play in promoting a dialogue?
Well, Brazil, as I mentioned before, is more interested in excluding the conflicts from the agenda and promoting more a social agenda, the more social inclusion agenda, especially because of the uncomfortable position Lula da Silva has right now because of his closeness to Russia and his closeness to Vladimir Putin in particular, and his support on the Chinese, his support on the Chinese, and the uncomfortable position he's now in with the election of Donald Trump as president. Lula da Silva intends to exclude the conflicts from the agenda because he is waiting to see what Donald Trump does and how he manages these conflicts on a global scale. So I think the position it's accurate because the Brazilian president is not interested in getting trouble or getting trouble, especially because of his positions with Russia with a emerging presidency of Donald Trump.
So there you have it, Dr. Singh. The host of the summit doesn't really want Russia-Ukraine on the agenda because of a closeness with Russia. But do you think other countries might push to have this discussed? And do you think, Dr. Singh, there could be any movement or other than a communique at the end of this?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, that is what is happening because and probably that's the reason why he's not putting the conflicts on the agenda so much so as he should, because they are they're happening right now. So the focus here is to digress from these conflicts because he does not want. There are two things involved here. First is that you need 100% consensus. Second thing is that you also want that the G20 under the Brazilian presidentship, becomes successful. So to achieve these two goals, you have to have something that is achievable. So I think because of which he has put hunger and poverty and all these aspects, the social issues, the social inclusion issues, energy and all these aspects as the primary focus of his G20 summit this time, and not particularly on the conflicts, because what he's saying is that conflict is fine, but all conflicts are important. So by saying this, it is a clear indication that he's not giving much weightage to these conflicts, because he knows that if he starts giving weightage to this particular conflict, it will be more controversial. So probably to save this G20 from the controversies, the conflicts are not going to be the prime focus of the G20 summit this time.